started pouring out of nowhere. Is that her?
Yeah.
Okay. When you throw me off the wrong person.
In a stunning revelation, Errol Spence Jr., the unified welterweight champion, has set the boxing world ablaze by hinting at a potential rematch with Terrence Crawford at 154 lbs. This unexpected shift in weight class has injected a fresh layer of intrigue into an already heated rivalry, capturing the attention of fans and pundits alike. Spence's bold declaration adds an exciting dynamic to the narrative, suggesting a newfound confidence in his abilities and a conviction that Crawford, at this adjusted weight, stands no chance against him. This proclamation has elevated the anticipation surrounding a potential rematch to unprecedented levels, with fans eager to witness how this change will impact the dynamics of the bout. As the welterweight titans prepare for a potential showdown in the super welterweight division, the stakes are higher than ever. Spence's assertion not only reflects his belief in his own skills, but also fuels the flames of the ongoing debate about the true supremacy in the welterweight ranks. The welterweight division has long been a hotbed of competition, and a rematch between Spence and Crawford, now at 154 lbs, promises to be a spectacle of skill, strategy, and determination. The anticipation surrounding this potential clash is palpable, as boxing enthusiasts eagerly await further developments in this unexpected twist, anticipating a battle that transcends traditional weight divisions. A fiery exchange that has left the boxing world buzzing, Terrence Crawford, the elite pound-for-pound boxer, didn't mince his words when addressing Errol Spence Jr.'s recent comments. Crawford, known for his no-nonsense attitude inside and outside the ring, fired back with a barrage of aggressive statements, asserting his absolute confidence in his ability to whoop Errol Spence in any weight class. Crawford's bold and confrontational remarks have added fuel to the already intense rivalry between the two welterweight titans. In a recent interview, he declared, "Errol can talk all he wants, but when we step into that ring, he's going to feel the full force of my skills. I don't care if we fight at 147 lbs, 154 lbs, or any damn weight. I'm going to whoop him, plain and simple." The brash and assertive tone in Crawford's words leaves no room for interpretation, sending a clear message to Spence and the boxing community. Crawford is not just confident, he's downright defiant, daring Spence to back up his words with actions. Crawford's aggressive stance reflects a fighter at the peak of his confidence, unyielding in his belief that he is the superior athlete. Errol thinks changing weight classes will save him, Crawford continued. But no matter where we fight, I'll make sure he knows who the real king of the ring is. The verbal sparring between Crawford and Spence has intensified the anticipation for a potential rematch, with fans eagerly awaiting a clash that promises not only physical prowess, but also a war of words that adds drama and intensity to the spectacle.
Errol the True Spence lets off his first excuse.
The Cash App is open.
Musty energy.
Oh, it's musty, and I say that, respectfully. That's right. Today, up on the gram, Errol the True Spence says that he had cataract eye, surgery.
Get your hand out of my pocket!
That's right. Then on the message, he said, why do you think he got, caught with so many jabs and hooks?
Get your hand out of my pocket!
Is this the first excuse from Errol the True Spence?
Get your hand out of my pocket!
Did he need surgery before the fight? Let's talking again. He just had eye surgery. What is the recovery time for this? Where does this put the rematch? Now, in the meantime, before the rematch, can we get Terrence Bud Crawford versus Jerron Boots Ennis? Can we get that fight lined up? In the meantime, and I say that respectfully, is the excuses flying with no remorse?
Get your hand out of my pocket!
Was he looking like Richard Pryor and Martin for no reason?
Get your hand out of my pocket!
Let me know what y'all think, man. Is this an excuse? Is this musty energy? Or do you believe Errol the True Spence was hurt?
Everything's going good. He just texted me. Yesterday and said that Spence Spence activated his rematch. Is that polymonology up there?
Paulie's here, yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, yeah, he just activated his
That's
rematch.
confirmed, is it?
Huh?
That's confirmed.
Match
is it?
confirmed, but we don't have a date and stuff like that yet.
So do you expect that fight to happen before the end of the year?
I'm hoping. Everything's going good. He just texted me. Yesterday and said that Spence activated his rematch. Is that polymonology up there?
Paulie's here, yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, yeah, he just activated his
That's
rematch.
confirmed, is it?
Huh?
That's confirmed.
Match
is it?
confirmed, but we don't have a date and stuff like that yet.
So do you expect that fight to happen before the end of the year?
I'm hoping. Have a date and stuff like that yet.
So do you expect that fight to happen before the end of the year?
I'm hoping.
But you would be okay. You would be okay with the rematch if it comes up. You're taking it.
Yeah, he has to, right, bud?
Yeah, I have to. You know,
Yeah, that's the contract.
He gave me the opportunity.
Before we go, how soon will we get the rematch? Do you know that calendar? You know how that calendar is going to play out?
Probably if it happened, it'd probably be the end of this year.
That's soon.
The next, yeah.
Like a December situation, probably something like that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we gotta do it again. That would be a lot better. It's gonna be a lot closer. It's probably gonna be in December, except for the end of the year. So hell yeah, we gotta do it again.
Errol Spence Jr., a formidable American professional boxer, has unveiled his intention to prepare for a potential rematch against Terrence Crawford. In a recent interview with ESPN, Spence revealed his unwavering dedication to ongoing training and expressed his ardent desire to reignite the rivalry with Crawford. "I'm always honing my skills," Spence asserted. "I'm constantly in the gym, whether it's sparring with formidable opponents, honing my technique with mitts, engaging in rigorous cardio sessions, or pushing my limits with weightlifting. My unwavering commitment to training ensures that I remain in the peak of physical condition." The prospect of a rematch against Crawford ignites a spark of enthusiasm within Spence, who believes it would be a momentous event for the boxing world. A potential rematch against Terrence Crawford would undoubtedly be a monumental clash, Spence affirmed. "Our first encounter was a close and thrilling affair, and I believe a rematch would provide an even more captivating spectacle." Spence and Crawford clashed in a highly anticipated bout last July, offering an enthralling spectacle of boxing prowess. While Crawford emerged victorious with a unanimous decision, Spence remains undeterred, confident in his ability to overcome the challenge in a rematch. "I've grown as a fighter since our first encounter," Spence declared. "I've acquired a wealth of experience, honed my skills, and cultivated a deeper understanding of my strengths and weaknesses. I'm prepared to make the necessary adjustments to claim victory in a rematch." Despite the absence of an official announcement regarding the rematch, Spence and Crawford's shared interest in the showdown suggests that a potential clash remains a distinct possibility. Fans of boxing eagerly await the prospect of witnessing these two heavyweights face off once more, promising an electrifying display of boxing
Breaking
prowess.
news, Errol Spence has now officially activated his rematch clause to fight Terrence Crawford again next, by the end of the year, according to Crawford trainer, Bomac. Like Errol Spence said, he is going to run it back, and he did run it back. Now, even though a lot of people may disagree with the decision, at the end of the day, or at least the night, Errol Spence is a fighter. He's not going out like that without trying, at the very least, to get his get back. Second of all, as long as Errol Spence manages to do better than the first fight, it's a win-win. So as long as Errol Spence can avoid that in the rematch and manages to do better, that's a win-win. A lot of Errol Spence fans made excuses about the weight, even though Errol Spence said out of his own mouth on All Access leading up to the Crawford fight, he had a better time making the weight than he did in previous fights.
Errol Spence Jr., an esteemed American professional boxer, was compelled to undergo surgery on his right eye following his bruising encounter with Terrence Crawford in July 2023. The surgically repaired eye had sustained substantial damage from the unrelenting punches he endured during the bout, demanding the procedure to salvage his vision and functionality. During the match, Spence endured a merciless beating, absorbing a barrage of powerful blows to his head and face. Cumulative impact of these punches inflicted severe damage to his right eye, including a detached retina, a torn iris, and a dislocated retina tear. These injuries posed a grave threat to not only his vision, but also his ability to continue his boxing career. To address the extensive damage to his right eye, Spence underwent a surgical procedure to repair the detached retina and restore the integrity of the iris. The procedure employed a surgical technique known as scleral buckling, which entails attaching a band or plate to the sclera, the white outer layer of the eye, to support the retina and prevent further detachment. Furthermore, the torn iris was sutured back into place to maintain its proper function. The surgery effectively addressed the immediate damage to Spence's eye, but the full extent of his recovery remains uncertain. It is anticipated that his vision will fully heal over the course of several months, and he may experience temporary vision loss or blurred vision during the recovery period. Spence's ordeal underscores the inherent dangers of professional boxing, emphasizing the potential for serious injuries and the necessity for fighters to undergo thorough medical evaluations before and after bouts. While the surgery provides a glimmer of hope for a full recovery, it also raises concerns about the long-term impact of repeated blows to the head and the potential for long-lasting health complications.
So my boy Errol gonna get his
So that's definitely going down.
He won his rematch.
Yeah, I believe. One thing about Errol, I believe that motherfucker.
He won his rematch at a bigger weight. Can't drain me.
Let me just tell you something. Sometimes a motherfucker could lose in the ring, and you could gain more respect for him.
Yeah.
Because the bottom line was, if the referee don't fucking stop that fight,
he was going.
That fucking man don't stop coming, man.
Yeah, he was gonna keep fighting. Yeah.
So, you know, to me, it's like even with Villa, like it's like they should have, when he was fighting Boost, they should have stopped that fucking fight in the 8th round, man. And it's like that motherfucker just is not going to stop coming until he can't. You just gotta kill a motherfucker basically in the ring. So, you know, as a boxing fan, I respect that shit. You know what I mean? I respect motherfuckers that put it all on the line. That's why I had to hit him. And to me, looking at the fight, looking at Errol, looking at all of his fights coming up, he just didn't look himself that night. He just looked off from like the 2nd round. He just looked a little off to me. And I told him that, you know.
I think it could have been a lot of little different situations.
Yeah,
but I know he trained his ass off, and I know, you know, that weight just not his weight no more.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can say. I don't want to get no excuses. You said that, get no excuses.
And I say that, I said, bro,
that weight wasn't.
It looked like the weight fucked him up, man.
Yeah.